Turn to 10 and Stormwatch for the latest.
Turn to 10, Southern New England's leading news station.
Hang on, I'm coming. Josie, hi, come on in.
Well, I'm not alone. I have this.
I can see that. Are you staying?
That's all right. I mean, you and Kelsey did say that I could...
Sure, yes, come on in. My God, this thing weighs a ton. What have you got in here?
Makeup and shoes.
Shoes? Whose shoes? Horseshoes? Guess I forgot what it's like to have a teenager in the house. Well, I'm not talking about you. Hardly a teenager anymore, are
No,
you?
I'm afraid not. Are you sure this is okay, me coming here? I mean...
Absolutely sure. Why would you think otherwise?
I don't know. Well, no, that's not true. It's Kelsey. I mean, I think I make her uncomfortable.
No, not at all. Kelsey really likes you. I mean, otherwise, she never would have invited you.
She invited me because she thought she had to.
Come on, Josie, that's not...
Who are we trying to kid, John? I mean, every time Kelsey looks at me, she sees my mother, and I remind her of everything the two of you had together, and she hates it.
Doctor.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry. You need some cream.
Oh, no, black is fine. Thanks.
Kelsey, hi.
Marley, hi.
Well, I hope this is good news. Does this mean Spader's reinstated you?
Oh, no, John and I are still on suspension. I was ordered to come in and pick up the official complaint against us.
That is just unbelievable. You both saved Paulina's life.
Well, according to Spader, that's just not good enough. The investigation is full steam ahead.
So what can I do? Tell me, make some phone calls, write letters, anything.
Oh, well, prayer comes to mind.
Don't you give up hope. There are a lot of people pulling for you, including me.
Oh, thanks, Marley. I'm trying to be confident, really. I am. It's just the way things have been going lately, things don't look good for John and me. Not good at all.
Do you actually expect me to believe that on the night that Kyle Barkley was murdered, you were all over at Lorna's apartment until morning? Now, what do you take me for?
Our friend. We thought you cared about us, Ryan.
I do. But a man has been murdered, Felicia, and it is my job to find out who that murderer is.
Well, go to it, Tiger. No one's holding you back.
That's not going to help, Lorna.
Thank you for your judicial words of wisdom.
Look, Harrison, either you believe our story or you don't. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no?
No. We all know what went down last night, and we stand by our stories. It's up to you to prove otherwise.
Oh, I can assure you, Mr. Rodriguez, I will do that. Look, I understand that Kyle Barkley made all of your lives a living hell. I mean, he was a miserable excuse for a human being.
That's not true.
Kyle was one of the best friends I ever had.
A rapist doesn't have any friends.
He wasn't a monster, Victor, no matter what you think.
Well, that's not what you said this morning.
What?
Oh, that's right. Morgan stopped by the office when I got in here, before Kyle Barkley's body was found. Now, you didn't say anything about being over at Lorna's last night.
I didn't think it was important, and I was tired. I'd been up all night.
Oh, come on, Morgan. You wanted to find Kyle in the worst way, or is that what you just said?
That's because I wanted him to get some help. I thought if he got some counseling, maybe he could work through some of these problems he had,
Yeah,
right?
well, he's not going to be able to do that, is he? Because somebody has taken that opportunity away from him. Now, helping me find Kyle's murderer will be the last and best thing you can ever do for your friend. So how about it, Morgan? Why don't you tell me what really happened?
You know, you are looking entirely too young lately. How come your skin looks so good?
Well, I'm taking good care of it.
Yeah, with what?
Well, this great moisturizer from Suave.
Suave? I figured you were using some $20 an ounce stuff.
Not me.
Suave's replenishing facial moisturizer. Formulated like the expensive moisturizers to keep skin looking smooth and young.
So your skin looks great. You're saving money. This annoys me.
Oh, come on.
Suave facial care. Beautiful skin doesn't have to cost a fortune.
How do you make a great sandwich?
Start with French bread.
Whole wheat.
Dark rye.
A lot of mayo. Mustard.
Onions.
No.
No onions.
Tomatoes.
Roast beef.
Ham.
Love some salami on there. And then Lorraine cheese, sliced real thin.
Lorraine cheese, preferably.
Lorraine.
Without Lorraine, it's just not a sandwich.
Ask for mild, creamy Lorraine cheese in your grocer's deli. It's what all great sandwiches have in common.
You squish it down and bite it like this.
I could sure use my refund, my income tax refund. I need that tax refund right now. Man.
Come to H&R Block and quit singing the tax refund blues, because nothing's faster, nothing's easier than electronic filing with Block's Rapid Refund.
Got my tax refund, H&R Block's Rapid Refund, and got me this new guitar.
H&R Block's Rapid Refund. Nothing's faster, nothing's easier.
The world's most modern medicines often grow wild. A headache remedy found in every American home comes from this tree. This small plant provides a legendary burn healer. And the best topical analgesics come from this tree and this tree. You'll find these and over 500 more at General Nutrition Centers. We're making herbs a growing part of your life. We can tell you exactly how to use them. So discover all the good that herbs can do. Come to GNC. Here's to your health, America.
Kelsey, I want you to try to look on the bright side. I mean, this investigation could clear both of you completely.
Ah, well, the chances of that happening are slim to none. Spader has hated John from day one, and I am not much higher on his list.
But, I mean, you have Paulina. She's living proof that you and John were right.
And if we were wrong, she could have died, and that'll be just the beginning of Spader's argument, believe me.
I just don't understand this. I see reports on television all the time of doctors using innovative treatments. I mean, why is this any different?
Well, Spader equates innovative with illegal. He's out for blood.
Hey, Dr. Harrison. Hey, great to see you.
Nice to see you, Marley. This is one of our interns, Bill Sampson.
Right, I know. He sat in on one of my groups the other night. Hi, Bill.
You have a session here tonight, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Do you think you could join us?
Oh, no, I'm on ER duty until dawn. Hey, we really miss you, Doctor. And not just because we're short-handed either.
Oh, thanks. I never thought I'd say this, but I would give my eye teeth to be on an ER all-night assignment. You have a good one.
Well, it's nice to have the support of the staff behind you.
I'm sorry. I must sound like such a whiner.
No, you don't at all. You're going through a difficult time. How's my Uncle John doing?
He's a rock. On the inside, though, I think he's just as afraid as I am.
Oh. Kate, how you making out?
Well, okay, I think. Any complaints from the powers that be?
Are you kidding? Rave reviews on your cooking. Just keep this up and this place is going to give Tops a run for its money.
What's with the flattery, Judy? You need me to stay on longer?
Actually, I do. My hand is going to take about another week to heal.
Hey, a week's no problem at all, believe me. Having some money coming in is a real lifesaver.
Well, I wasn't talking about my job.
What then?
There's a permanent position for a cook opening up. All you have to do is say the word and the job is yours.
Gee, I don't know. Would the hours be the same?
I think so. Look, why don't you talk with Carol Taylor in personnel? I'm sure she'll be able to work something out.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I will.
Oh, and by the way, for these permanent positions, they're going to have to check into your work history.
What does that mean?
Well, they're going to check your references, things like that. I mean, it's no big thing. Look, Kate, if it's a problem, I'll fix it with Carol. Don't worry about it.
You think you can?
Does a snake have hips? Leave it to me, okay?
All right, I think I will. Better get cleaned up here.
Kelsey understands about Charlene. She knows how very important she is to me, to us. She respects her memory.
Dealing with Gregory is one thing, but me showing up on our doorstep mouthing off about how this is my mother's house? Forget it. This is a mistake. I shouldn't have come.
Absolutely not. You're going to stay here. Give me this. Come here. Sit down. Josie, I love you. And I know that Kelsey wants to get closer to you as well. Look, I'm not suggesting that Kelsey take your mother's place. No one can do that, but you have to give her and yourself a chance. What do you think of the place? You like the paper?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
We didn't change your room, you know. It's exactly the way you left it.
Whatever. I mean, I'm just visiting. It's not like I have anything to say about it.
No, Josie, you have everything to say about it. This is your house. It always will be. I promise you that. Come on. Tell me all about Tinseltown. What have you been doing? Movies?
Yeah, I just wrapped my first big feature. It'll be out this summer.
This is fantastic. What's it called?
Well, I'm not exactly sure because, see, they only use a working title, and last I heard they were changing that, too.
But you're going to be sure to let us know, won't you? I mean, I don't want to miss out on the big premiere.
Yeah. Well, I should really just get unpacked.
Well, here, I'll take that upstairs for you.
I don't have to justify myself, not to you, not to anyone, the hell you weren't. Now, you listen to me. I am sorry he raped Lorna, and I am sorry he hurt Marley. But the man who was my friend was not the same man who did those things.
Then help me find his killer.
Well, I thought that was what we were doing.
This is stupid, Morgan. Lying to protect a murderer is the worst possible betrayal of Kyle's friendship.
I don't betray friends.
These people? These people? These people, because they included you in some cockamamie alibi that they're your friends?
I never thought you'd call me a liar,
I never thought I would have to, Felicia.
I'm going to tell you one last time. I was with Felicia, Victor, and Lorna the entire night. End of story.
That's my story, too.
Don't look at me. My statement's on tape.
Every single one of you are fools. If I come up with one single thing, anything that implicates you in this murder, I am going to come after you with every single thing that I have.
Well, isn't it a shame that you didn't work this hard on Lorna's behalf?
Felicia, that's not fair.
Don't talk to me about fair, Cass. Don't. I see how fair works down here, boy. I really do.
Cass, could you please explain to these people the gravity of this situation? They don't seem to want to listen to me.
If, and mind you, I say if, you're lying to protect a murderer, each of you will be facing a charge of conspiracy to commit murder. At the very least, it will be considered obstruction of justice.
I think we all know where we stand. And unless you have some other objection, I'd like to go home.
Don't leave Bay City, Felicia.
Oh, Brian.
I've got to get to the hospital.
I am praying that one of you comes to your senses and gives me a call tonight and tells me exactly what went on. Every single one of them could have done it, Cass, and you know it.
Pure speculation.
Look, I understand that they are your friends. They're my friends, too. But if I find out who killed Kyle Barkley, friend or no friend, I'm going to come down on him like a ton of bricks.
The hot cereal with crunch. We said great. But how? Then we tried grape nuts cooked hot. Just add milk and pop it in the microwave.
60 seconds for a little crunch.
I want a big crunch.
30 seconds for a big crunch.
We thought all hot cereals were the same.
Mushy.
Yeah.
But not grape nuts cooked hot. All that warm goodness plus that hearty, nutty crunch make it taste so different. So good. So...
Now Mom's getting mushy.
Yeah.
Discover Grape Nut cereal cooked hot. Finally, a hot cereal with crunch.
The biggest medical news of the 90s may be a special group of vitamins called antioxidants, because antioxidants like beta-carotene help strengthen the body's natural defenses against cell damage. Centrum contains the complete antioxidant group, plus more vitamins and minerals than any leading brand. So eat right, and to supplement your diet, take Centrum. More complete from A to Zinc, and now more important than ever.
And now Centrum Junior features Shamu and his crew.
To introduce the new vegetable bag from Ziploc, here's Green Thumb.
A
Only Ziploc is made to keep vegetables fresher longer instead of turning soggy or dry. Because only Ziploc brand vegetable bags are designed with freshness vents. Amazing little holes that let the right amount of moisture out, so tender veggies stay fresher longer. New Ziploc vegetable bags work so well, I give them a big thumbs up.
Ziploc has the lock on freshness.
For vegetables.
Alpha Hydrox is going to turn everything you think about skincare on its head. When you hear what Alpha Hydrox does, you'll flip too.
Alpha Hydrox can reduce the appearance of wrinkles using a fruit acid as a natural exfoliant.
While it improves the way your skin looks and feels. Oh, and it's under $10.
Try it and see for yourself.
Alpha Hydrox, available at drug, discount, and grocery stores.
I'm Lisa Gibbons. Babies, relationships, sex, career, we're talking about it all starting Monday. Would you stay with a man you caught cheating? What if he were convicted of a crime? How about if he even had a sex change operation? It's happening, and we're talking about it on my new show, Lisa, premiering Monday on NBC Daytime.
I cannot even believe that Morgan was down at the police station this morning and he didn't even say anything.
Well, that's why I don't trust him. I mean, he could have blown our whole story sky high.
Right, but he didn't, right? So I guess we just have to trust him.
I think it could be a big mistake.
I don't even want to talk about this anymore. All this alibi stuff. Personally, I think the less we talk about it, the better.
I better take the fruit out of this bag. Unless you want to go have like a midnight snack, say, my place.
Yeah, it's probably all rotten anyway. Just throw it out. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Look, it's okay. It's all right. It doesn't matter. You know, I know you had a difficult day today.
We all did.
Yeah, we all did. But the point is that Ryan isn't going to rest until he has a suspect.
No kidding.
And if we're going to get past this, we have to keep the faith. We have to accept the support of each other.
What is all of this shrink stuff?
You know, I thought we were past this.
I guess not.
You know, a couple of months ago, I would have let this go. I mean, I would have acted like I did the night you got raped, but not now. I'm not going to do that anymore.
I'm sorry. It's just I don't want to think about it anymore. Kyle is dead. Let's just leave it alone, Victor.
Yeah. But you don't have to blame yourself. I mean, you didn't kill him.
No, but I'm certainly not sorry.
And neither am I. The man raped you. He attacked Marley. As far as I'm concerned, he got what he deserved.
Please, I don't want to talk about this anymore. You know what? All I want to do is just take a bath and go to bed.
Okay. Why don't I draw it for you?
No, that's all right. Look, I'm tired. You're tired. I think we should just call it a night.
No. I don't want to leave you, Lorna. I want to stay with you tonight.
Well, what have you guys been doing in the lab all day, playing cards? Well, get Mr. Teller's blood work up here stat.
Making friends all over the place, I see.
Hi, Marley. Was I as rude as I think I just was? Good. I should call back, right?
Might be a good idea.
Well, forget about me. How are you doing? Last night must have been pretty traumatic.
Yeah, actually it was. Brought up a lot of difficult memories.
Listen, I can't tell you how sorry I am. I should have never gotten you involved with Kyle
Oh,
in the first
no,
place.
please. It wasn't your fault. And in the long run, I wasn't hurt. And, I mean, Kyle is going to be better off anyway, believe me.
What?
Well, you don't know Ryan the way I do. He doesn't give up.
Oh, yeah,
And when he finds Kyle, he's going to make sure he gets the help he needs. And the important thing is that you, as a friend, did everything you could. You did what was best for Kyle.
Marley, I don't think you realize...
I don't want you to feel guilty, please. Don't. I mean, if anything, you should feel proud.
Oh, Marley. I don't know how to tell you this.
Tell me what? Oh, no, don't tell me. Doesn't Ryan have enough evidence?
No, Ryan got his man all right. He's at the morgue.
What? Kyle... What happened? Was it an accident?
No. He was murdered.
Yo
fruit taste.
7 kinds of fruit in Hawaiian Punch. 7 kinds of fruit in Hawaiian Punch.
Look what's new. Double C Hawaiian Punch. Vitamin C plus calcium. As much calcium as half a serving of milk. So when it comes to nutrition, we're leaps and bounds above ordinary fruit drinks.
Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian Punch?
Sure.
New Double C Hawaiian Punch. Packs a healthier punch.
For that one-of-a-kind fruit taste.
What do you call that crusty stuff on your shower head?
I call it impossible.
Or that film on your shower door?
Uncleanable.
It's called Limescale, and now there's a new way to clean it. Introducing Comet Limescale Remover, specially designed to penetrate and dissolve limescale. You see, the minerals in your water can build up. Regular cleaners can't cut it, but new Comet Limescale Remover can, leaving everything incredibly clean. New Comet Limescale Remover. When others can't cut it, Comet can.
Wrap yourself in softness, feel it on your skin. Ultra Downy softness, come on in, come on in.
It's a feeling made for sharing, the most fluffy softness ever.
Wrap yourself in softness, feel it on your skin. Come on in.
Come on into Ultra Downy. Come on into the most fluffy softness of any fabric softener with Ultra Downy's April freshness.
Wrap yourself in softness, come on into Downy.
When soccer practice is over, carpool's over, I take a little time for me and linger over my favorite lean cuisine.
Roasted chicken breast, crisp vegetables, and a real honey and Dijon mustard sauce. The taste of Stouffer's lean cuisine makes everyday meals something special.
I kick off my heels. I treat myself to a steaming, delicious plate of fettuccine primavera. And I think about what I need. A very long vacation.
Lean cuisine from Stouffer's. Time to treat yourself right.
Ever wonder why you get slow drains? Well, in clear drains, water can run fast. But after a while, drains develop this gunky buildup. Now, though, you can treat and prevent all this.
Introducing Drano Buildup Remover. See, ordinary drain openers get clogs, you miss buildup. But new Drano Buildup Remover's natural enzymes keep attacking buildup, so drains flow free. Get new Drano Buildup Remover and go with the flow. From S.C. Johnson Wax.
I don't want to put any pressure on you.
Well, then don't.
Well, I don't want to make the same stupid mistakes.
Victor, it's not that night at Sassy's. I am not pushing you away.
No. But then why do I feel like this?
Why is this so hard?
Because you care. I know you hate that word, but you gotta...
No, I don't. I don't hate that word. At least, not all the time. It's just that I've created this mess here, and it's my mess. And I have gotten all these people whom I love involved way over their heads, and I'm responsible for it.
Kyle is responsible, and he's dead. You gotta let it go.
Well, that's what I've been trying to do. But you even said so yourself. Ryan is not gonna let this go without a fight.
No. And if we stick to our story, he won't get to square one. What's going on? You gotta let me in.
Don't you get it?
What?
Victor, I have. I have been more me with you than I have ever been with anybody else. Do you see what you're doing to me? I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth.
Why not?
Because they're not me.
I mean, they're more you, especially to me. You know how hard it is for me to edit myself? I mean, come on, like Mr. Macho, like Mr. I know everything. But when I'm around you, I can't even put sentences together.
Oh, you lie.
No.
You never shut up.
Look, you know what I mean. I can't even do it right now.
Well, then don't. Look, you don't have to say a thing.
No, I do. Especially tonight. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you, Sunshine. Nothing. And if you want me to go, I will. Because you want me to. Not because I want to.
I have heard you, and I appreciate everything that you have said. But tonight, I think I do need to be alone. Okay? Victor. Thank you. Thank you for giving me so much more than I ever thought that I deserved.
Kyle Barkley was murdered? I mean, when? How?
His body was found in KBAY this morning. He had been shot in the chest.
I tried to call Ryan this morning and he didn't call me back. I just assumed it was because he was out looking for Kyle.
He was busy looking for suspects. Unfortunately, he has a big group to choose from.
Like who? Oh, Morgan, come on. You're Kyle's best friend.
Tell Detective Harrison that. He's convinced it's either me, Felicia, Lorna, or Victor.
That's ridiculous. He knows all of you.
Well, Detective Harrison made it very clear that friendship will not play a part in his investigation.
Wait a minute. Ryan understands that you were only trying to help Kyle. I mean, that's why you came to me in the first place.
Most homicides are committed by people who know their victims. Isn't it interesting what little tidbits you pick up in police stations?
Yeah, I understand more than you think.
What do you mean?
There was a time when I was married to the man who raped me, and when he was shot, I was a suspect.
Oh. I'm sorry. I guess you do know how it feels.
Hi. One of the nurses told me I might find you in here, Marley.
Hi, Cass. Tough day, I hear.
Yeah. We need to talk, Morgan.
Right, and I actually need to get to my group anyway. You have my number, don't you?
Yeah.
You give me a call if you need a friend.
Thank you.
Hi, Cass.
Right. The person you should be talking to is me.
As my attorney?
You know, when you were on trial, I was furious with you about 90% of the time. You were arrogant, you were self-righteous, you walked around with a chip on your shoulder the size of Wisconsin. But this is downright imbecilic.
I knew I could count on my family. Thank you so much.
Shut up and listen to me.
Say that. I know what you're going to say, Cap.
You don't know anything, kid. If Ryan Harrison has his way, you're going to spend the next 20 to 30 years in jail. Is that what you want?
Have you missed us?
Yeah, I guess. No, that's not true either. I miss what I don't have anymore.
I know.
No, you don't. Not really.
Josie, I've tried to
I'm
explain
not attacking you, John. I'm just telling you how it is. I mean, you look around this room and you think it looks great. But I look around this room and I see everything that's missing.
What, the chair?
Yeah, you know how many times I'd come home from school and see her sitting there knitting a blanket
Josie, the chair is not gone. It's in great...
I'm not talking about the furniture, John. I'm talking about her. I'm talking about my mother. You're just throwing her memory away.
No, I'm not, Josie. I would never... I could never
But you have. Why can't you see that?
What I see is a very angry and hurt young woman. And believe me, I understand completely.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. I mean, if you really love them, how could you do it?
I told you how.
I'm not talking about redecorating, John. I'm talking about Kelsey. I mean, after all you and Mom shared together, how could you have married her?
Double Power Whisk versus Tide Ultra. Whisk is concentrated, really thick. Tide is thin by comparison. They both wash the same amount of laundry, so how come there's so much more Tide? You need more Tide to wash as much as Whisk, because Whisk is more powerful. It's thicker. Whisk gets out your tough stains better than ever. Concentrated Double Power Whisk. It's smaller, it's thicker. It's the best whisk ever.
Oh, guys, my commercial. Listen, Wheat Thins pack a ton of hearty taste into a snack that's smart to eat. See? The smart little snack that's big on taste.
You're deliciously correct, oh maternal one.
Zap!
If you hate the taste of cough syrup, throw in the spoon. Introducing Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps. Each one's concentrated to give you 8 hours of relief with no bad taste. New Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps. Isn't that better?
Locked in a prison of silence, only this woman knows why. This woman is determined to bring down their common enemy.
We both want to destroy her.
Days of Our Lives.
It's everyone's dream to have a child, right? Wrong.
I'm a woman. I'm a complete person just the way I am, and I needed to really recognize that.
On the next Maury Povich Show, find out why these people say the last thing they want is children.
I'm not saying I'm glad I don't have a child. What I'm saying is I made the right decision for me.
Don't feel there's something left out. Not at all, I don't.
If it's not right for you, don't have a kid.
On the next Maury.
Today at 3, here on WJAR Channel 10.
New England Telephone is now called NYNEX. Same drive, new truck.
Hello, I'm Patrice Wood. You get home from work, kiss your spouse, hug your kids, and then turn to 10. But don't wait till 6 o'clock. Turn to Newswatch 10's Up Front at 5:30 on Southern New England's leading news station.
The Golden Girls, today at 5 here on Channel 10.
I married Kelsey because I love her. I happen to love her very much.
More than you love Mom.
Differently from the way I loved your mother.
Why did I know you were going to say that?
Look, Josie, I know this is hard on you, but do you really believe that Charlene would have wanted us to mourn her forever?
No. No, of course not. I mean, all she ever wanted was for us to be happy.
Right. That's all I'm trying to do.
I guess I'm not helping too much by being such a baby, huh?
You're missing your mother. No one blames you for that.
Yeah, and what about the fact that sometimes I just want to scream, like, get out of my mother's kitchen!
Josie, I know that you think it's very glib of me to say that I love Kelsey differently from the way that I love your mother, but the fact is, it's true. It took me a long time to accept Charlene's death. And even when I finally did, it was really nothing more than an intellectual exercise.
So you do know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But you see, it wasn't enough for me. And it won't be enough for you. Because until you accept your mother's death here, in this house, in these rooms, all the talk in the world won't matter.
Yeah, well, what if it never happens when I'm just stuck like this forever?
I was worried about the same thing. But your cousin Frankie got me through that.
And then you met Kelsey.
I didn't use Kelsey to get over your mother's death. I mean, believe me, that relationship happened much later.
Well, I'm sorry I blew up like that. It won't happen again.
You have nothing to apologize for. I want you to know that you can talk to me at any time, and what you say to me will stay here. I just want you to be considerate of Kelsey's feelings.
I will. I promise.
Good. I'm glad we had this talk.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Kind of early, isn't it?
I'm beat. Thanks again for letting me stay.
What, are you kidding? Big star like you?
Ryan doesn't believe your alibi for 1 minute.
Yes, it's very clear to me.
And who could blame him? Of all the stories you could have fabricated, this is the best you brains could come up with.
Who says it's a lie?
Hey, who do you think you're talking to?
I had no choice. They voted yes. I had to go along.
Morgan!
Kaz, I went over to Lorna's and they were planning this.
Hold it right there. I don't want to know.
But you just said that...
I said that I thought you came up with the lamest excuse for an alibi that I've ever heard. But until the day you take me on as your attorney, I don't want to know any more than I do now.
But you're my brother, Kaz. They couldn't ask you to testify.
I'm also an officer in the court. Now, if I know that a law has been broken, it's my duty to report it.
Then I'll make you my attorney, and it's privileged. Won't that work?
Let me ask you this. If you were Ryan, and all of a sudden you'd heard that one of your suspects had engaged an attorney, what would you think?
I'd think this sucker was guilty.
That's right.
Well, are you going to talk to the other people?
As little as possible. The less I know, the better it will be for all of you if the police start asking me questions.
I didn't kill Kyle, Cass. I need to tell you that.
I know you didn't, kid.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So what do we do now? Where do I go from here?
Heaven help you. You're committed at this point. You've got to stick to this lunatic story and hope that your fellow conspirators don't give you up.
You know them. Felicia is your best friend,
Yes,
right?
she is, but she's a mother first. And if she thinks that Lorna murdered Kyle, she'll do everything in her power to protect her.
Including letting me swing.
Hi. Hi. Saw your car parked out front. I figured I'd come and see what you're up to.
Where were you going? Figured you'd be spending a quiet evening with Victor tonight.
Nah.
No?
Not tonight.
I see.
Actually, if the truth be told, I was on my way to your place.
Were you?
Hard to believe, huh?
No. You know, one thing I learned in AA was it's good to talk. Kind of keeps you honest, you know?
Mother, what is it exactly about your fascination with docs? I mean, last time I caught you at one, you were almost down for the count.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I found out that this isn't too deep, so I thought I might chance it.
That's a good thing, because I still can't swim.
No?
No.
You know, this is when I knew for sure.
You what?
That you had accepted me as your mother. Yeah. I'll never forget that, sweetheart. Never.
Me neither. Is that what this is all about? A little trip down memory lane?
Partly. I sort of feel closer to you here. I know that probably sounds pretty silly.
No. Actually, it's true. I mean, if I wasn't always pushing you away, maybe you wouldn't have to make this pilgrimage.
Oh, sweetheart. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I'm really not.
Maybe you should. I think it's about time that I took responsibility.
Now,
around
wait a
here.
minute. Everything that's happened to you is not your fault. Not at all.
We both know that if I hadn't alienated myself so much, none of this would have ever happened.
I wish your sister was here. Maybe she could talk some sense into you, because I can't.
Jenna's exactly where she should be. So are we.
Are we?
I know that I haven't been a perfect daughter. And that I have made the last few months a living hell for you. And given what you've been going through on your own, I have been very selfish.
All I've ever wanted for you was for you to be happy.
No, don't do that.
Why? Why can't I do that? I love you.
I know, and that's why I can't let you.
You can't let me what?
I have a lot to say.
But what? What is there to say, honey? We have all the time in the world to say things.
No, we have right now. Right now. And I want you to hear everything that I have to say.
I'm Mike Heisley, the new owner of Nutrisystem.
and I'm making some changes. Starting now, weight loss alone is not enough. Soon, Nutrisystem will offer you an exclusive personal wellness program that can help make a real difference in your life. Right now, I offer you this Get Started guarantee. Come in, lose 10 pounds in your first month at Nutrisystem, or your money back. Call us. I'm so sure it works, I'm on the program too.
New Clorox Automatic. It's like cleaning your toilet with Clorox bleach every time you flush.
Jim Fansler's cold won't give him a minute's rest. But he's about to break free with an effervescent rush of relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime. It speeds powerful medicines to free your breathing, relieve your runny nose, soothe your aches, and quiet your cough so you can rest, all without alcohol. Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime.
This graph shows a painful leg cramp, but nighttime leg cramps can be prevented with Qvel, a muscle relaxant plus vitamin E. Take Qvel before bedtime for a good night's sleep, because Qvel helps stop leg cramps before they start.
A woman is different than a man. Her system is 3 times as likely to become irregular. Correctol is the woman's gentle laxative that works predictably overnight.
No wonder more women trust it.
Correctol, the woman's gentle laxative.
Tonight, this team is working for you. Newswatch 10, the night team at 11.
Later this morning on Today, we'll look at the new game in town, the stalking of athletes. We'll also meet the newest members of baseball's Hall of Fame. Join us later this morning and see what a difference today makes.
Elsie.
Hi.
I was starting to get worried about you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got home a little while ago.
Well, why didn't you... You heard me talking to Josie, didn't you?
Sounded a little heavy. I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, you should have. There's nothing I'd say to Josie that I wouldn't say to you.
Oh, I know.
Well, then what is it?
Everything. I mean, Josie wants her mother back, and even though I never had that kind of relationship with my mother, I can understand how she feels. I mean, I will always be the intruder.
No, I don't think so. Josie's going through the same grieving process that I went through. All she needs is time.
All she wants is her mother.
For now, yes, but it's going to take time. But it will happen.
In the meantime?
In the meantime, we'll cope if we don't freeze to death. I know you can do that, Doctor.
Fine. We'll discuss this when I get home.
Problems, honey?
Nothing I can't handle.
Working 2 jobs is a killer, isn't it? My husband and I used to have blowouts like you would not believe.
Knowing you, Judy, I'd believe anything.
Was that your husband?
Let's just call him the man in my life. Leave it at that, okay?
Hey, all right. But look, I mean, if you're having problems with daycare, why don't you bring Louisa here?
And put her where, the supply closet?
We have a staff daycare up on the 5th floor. And it's never full.
No, forget it. It's too expensive. I'd do better off not working at all.
Would you let me worry about the expense, please, okay?
You have an answer for everything, don't you?
You know, my husband used to say the same thing. And he was right.
Hey, Marley.
Ryan.
You got a minute?
Yes.
Great. I was hoping that maybe
I'm sorry, you go first.
Well, actually, you're on the right track. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about Kyle.
I thought we went over that last night.
Oh, actually, that's my first question. Are you sure you told me everything?
I don't even know how to begin. Isn't that stupid?
I know how hard it is for you to say what you're feeling.
100 years ago, I would have said what feeling.
Come such a long way, Lorna. I'm so proud of you.
Carla, your father would be so proud of you.
I know. That's why this is just so damn hard.
What is hard, honey? What is it you want to say to me?
When we first found out that I was your daughter, I was truly awful. I hated you. I hated Lucas. Hell, I hated everybody.
Well, I think that was a little understandable. You know, Carl wasn't exactly...
No, forget Carl. I can't use Carl as an excuse anymore. I did what I did, and I have to own up to that now.
Sweetheart, you were hurting. You felt betrayed and abandoned.
Yeah, and I did my share of that, too. You remember? I treated you and Daddy like garbage. It really is no wonder to me now why the man couldn't be in the same room with me.
But that all changed in the end. At the hospital, when he gave
He gave me my life. Twice. When I held him in my arms, and I felt his life slipping away from him, it came into me. And all the cold that I had been carrying around inside me for so long, it thawed. Love and pain, they go together, huh?
Well, not always. Don't forget the joy part.
Joy. Now there's a concept.
You bring me joy.
Why?
Because I love you. I've always loved you. I loved you when I didn't even know you'd survived. And then, when Luke died, I knew I still had you. Somehow, it made things a little easier for me. The best thing that Luke and I ever did. And you were gonna be with me. Hey, why don't we go celebrate, okay? The ice cream's on me.
No, I can't.
But you said you were gonna come over to my place.
Yeah, but only for a short while. Oh. There are some things that I have to take care of tonight.
Oh. Well, tomorrow? You call me tomorrow?
I'll call you when I can.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to thank you properly. Thank you for who you are. And for what you've meant to me. For your support. And for being there for me. With Kevin and the rape. And for every moment that we're able to spend together.
You're my daughter. Where else would I be?
Where you will always be. Mama? I love you. I will always, always love you.
This week, a case of global proportions. Meet Suparna Singh. Every weekend, her M.O. was the same. Her brother in Bombay, grandparents in Great Britain. She loved being in constant contact, except when she got her phone bill. Her crime? not taking advantage of Sprint's new offer to split the cost of calls all weekend long. Don't let this happen to you. Call now before it's too late. An offer this good can't last forever.
I'm a big kid, look what I can do. I can wear big kid pants too.
Only Pull-Ups training pants have stretchy sides, like real underpants, for the snuggest, trimmest big kid fit.
And I can pull them off and on.
For protection and fit, there's nothing like Pull-Ups.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Got it. Hamburger helper lasagna.
I'm gonna make a real good, feel-good meal. It's gonna have some good old family appeal. I'm gonna look in, it's no big deal. Hamburger helper makes a real good meal. Good meal.
Hot, home-cooked hamburger helper lasagna.
Makes a real good meal. Good meal.
Today's enlightened babies realize there is a way to help prevent diaper rash caused by irritating wetness. Introducing Daily Care, the prevention formula for every diaper change. Daily Care creates a protective wetness barrier. And Daily Care smooths on easy, cleans up fast, and smells fresh. Better yet, Daily Care is from the makers of Desitin. New Daily Care, expert care for diaper rash prevention.
He could be your son, a caring young man who vanished without a trace, and his mother's desperate search. All new Unsolved Mysteries, NBC Tonight. He claims he was kidnapped, but was he really trying to steal his parents' money?
Mary took your father for $5 million.
An all-new Law and Order, Arresting Television, NBC Tonight.
Well, I'm not counting on anything, but she did sound encouraging.
Oh, I knew this was going to work out.
Hey, I gotta get home.
Oh, look, let me give you a lift. I gotta go.
Thanks,
home.
but the bus drops me right off at my door.
I'm sorry, Kate. I wasn't trying to pry. Well, maybe a little. And look, what can I say? It's my nature, okay?
It's no big deal, all right? But the bus is fine, really.
I'm telling you, kid, Ryan's not going to give up. You have to watch yourself.
Don't worry. The only thing Harrison's gonna get out of me is what I already told him this morning. Kate. Hi.
Hi.
How's Louisa?
Oh, she's perfect. The antibiotic you gave her really did the trick.
Good.
I'm sorry if I seemed at all hysterical that night, but she was in so much pain.
Well, your infections can do that. When it's convenient for you, bring her by for a follow-up, would you?
I will. Thank you.
Okay, listen, I know that this is rough, but, I want you to go over the attack. I want you to start at the beginning. Can you remember anything about... What? Or is something coming back to you?
You know, there was a point when Kyle had me pinned up against the car.
Right, that's when you need him, right?
Right, I need him, and then I just ran off as fast as I could, but that's when I saw...
What, Mom? What, a shadow, a person, what?
No, it was definitely a person. As a matter of fact, I think it was a woman.
Hi. Hi, it's me again. Listen, I just wanted to call you again. Just to tell you how much I love you. And that you shouldn't worry about me through all of this, because I'm gonna be fine, I promise you. Besides, I'll always have you with me. Both you and Daddy. Okay, bye.
Hi, Lorna, it's me. Listen, I know you're probably in bed with the phone off, but if you wake up and feel like talking, call me. Doesn't matter what time I'll be here. And Lorna, thanks for tonight. Sometimes you're not as tough to read as you think. Bye, sunshine.
You, I'm gonna miss most of all.
This is really new.
Leave it to Clairol.
It's not a new hair color.
Not just another shampoo for colored hair.
It's the new Clairol Color Hold System. The way to hold on to perfect color between colorings. Daily shampoos and conditioners, plus the twice-a-week color refresher.
It keeps my blonde brilliant. My red ravishing.
The breakthrough is the color refresher. Just choose your shade. Use it in the shower and hold on to perfect color week after week after week. The new Color Hold System, only from Clairol.
Hold on to perfect color.
Supporting, not. Comfortable, not. For a full busted fit, not. Today's 18-hour bras from Playtex, designed with a fabric that moves with you for 18 hours of comfortable support. The 18-hour bra. It's everything your life is and nothing it's not.
Take 1 bottle of Kraft barbecue sauce. Pour it over 1 chicken. And bake for 1 hour. Kraft oven tender chicken recipe. Make it for the ones you love.
In real life, you could never say to another person, your breath could use some freshening. But you could say, would you like a Tic Tac? Even though a Tic Tac freshens breath better than a breath savors, it's socially acceptable. It's a social coup.
Hello, I'm Patrice Wood. A former West Warwick mayor could face charges for ethics violations. And don't pack your bags for the airport just yet. There are more cancellations today. Join us for these stories and more tonight at 5:30 and 6 on Newswatch 10.